I am here to give you the unboxing video plus weekly astrology tarot readings. This is going to be for Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Yes! This is a license, okay? So this isn't a knockoff. This isn't like a fan tribute. Somebody got the license for this, which I love it. I've been, for whatever reason, I keep on getting stuck in my head, like Borat being like the Goblin King, like I'm the king of the goblins, king of the goblins, king of the goblins. I don't know why, but anyways, so so you can go ahead and check out my Scorpio new moon reading that will be available starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then at 8 o'clock it should be available at 8 o'clock tonight this evening. I do have Scorpio November 2021 tarot reading, so make sure you check that out as well. So let's get into this. So how this works is that first I will unbox the deck. I will show you all the cards. Afterwards, I'm going to shuffle them, and then I'm going to do astrology readings. How I do the astrology readings is that I pick the elements. So for an example, say like I pick water. So I'm going to pull cards for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So after all the elements have done, after all the astrology signs have been done, then I will do a general collective reading, then I'll go about my day. If you do hear some background noise, I do have my boyfriend, he's working, and we do have pets around the house. So you may hear my cat meow, or you may hear my dog who's excited because she's going to be going on a walk or getting food. So don't trip out. Timestamps will be available after the live stream, just so you know. And let's go ahead and get into this. So if you see me to the side, that is because I'm writing timestamps. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the Labyrinth, Jim Henson's Labyrinth tarot deck. Now, I remember watching this movie quite a bit when I was a kid, and I just thought it was so cool. I'm a fan of Jim Henson in general, so so the fact that this movie is just chef's kiss. I love it. So anyways, I love the packaging and the artwork. It feels very familiar. And then of course, we'll get the box. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these cards out. Ooh, very nice. And I'll just put this booklet in here, and maybe some surprise cards. Alrighty then. So we got the Fool card, the Magician card, of course, Daddy Goblin King, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Dancers, which is the Lovers, the Chariot card. I'm loving the artwork. This brings back a lot of good feels. The artwork is phenomenal. I just love the artwork. And of course the back of the deck, which is adorbs. So we got the Strength card, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that's great. The Justice card. I was wondering about the hands. I was thinking this was going to be the Death card, but I like the fact that this is the Justice card. We got the Hangman. I love this. We got Fate, Temperance, the Demon, the Tower, the Star card, the Moon, David and the Giant Peach. I love that kind of vibe. The Sun card, Judgment, the World card. So we got the King of Poles, which are going to be Wands, Queen of Poles, Knight of Poles, Page of Poles, Ace of Poles, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, this next one, I will have to look at the booklet because I don't know what this is. And it's junk. That's the theme of the card. So, okay, so this is going to be Earth. Okay. So, Earth signs. So we got the King of Junk. I love it! Okay. And then we got the Queen of Junk. It's so awesome. The Knight of Junk. The Page of Junk. Ace of Junk. 2 of Junk. 3 of 3 of 4 of 5 of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And I have a feeling that these are going to be swords. Okay. Probably swords, but I just like to confirm. Yeah. Okay. So these are going to be swords. So the King of Feathers, Queen of Feathers, Knight of Feathers, Page of Feathers, Ace of Feathers, of course, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are probably going to be cups, but I always like to confirm. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be cups. So we got pots, King of Pot, Queen of Pot, Knight of Pot, Pole Pot. I'm just kidding. It's Page of Pot. So we got the Ace of Pot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that was all the astrology signs. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards up quite a bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw cards for weekly Zodiac cards. So please note that these are general collective tarot readings. Sorry. Okay, so please note that these are general collective tarot readings. Make sure that you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. Do not force the readings. If it was not meant for you, it was meant for another Scorpio or Aquarius or Cancer, so please don't fret. Make sure that you comment down below if the reading resonates with you, you like the decks, you enjoy whatever is coming out of my mouth. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do earth signs first. So I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm going to pull 2 cards each, and then I will have 1 card. It will be the bottom of the deck. It is the overall energy for earth signs. So I just want to mix these up quite a bit. So let's go ahead and pull cards for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So let's go ahead and start pulling cards. 2 cards, starting with Capricorn. So Capricorn, King of Pot, King of Cups, followed by the Hierophant, Taurus. Those are way too many cards. 2 cards for Taurus. Okay. So I have the 10 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. And Virgo, 2 cards for Virgo. We got the Star card, 1 more card for Virgo, and the Demon. Okay. So the overall energy I do have for earth signs, for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, it is going to be the Emperor card, Aries energy. I'm seeing somebody very confident, somebody that is in control. You know, some of you may be anal retentive, or things have to be done in a very particular way. It feels like there was a time in your life where you did not have control, so you feel like you have to control someone or something, or have some sort of order. I am seeing someone who is very independent, very self-assured. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Capricorn. Capricorn, I do have the King of Pots, which is going to be Scorpio energy. I also have the Hierophant, which is going to be Taurus energy. And of course, I do have Aries with the Emperor card here. Now, Capricorn, I'm just seeing you having a lot of visions, a lot of dreams. Your intuition is very on point. Your spider senses are tingling. If you feel like somebody is talking shit to you, they're talking shit to you. If you feel like some shady things are happening, shady things are happening. Or it feels like you can predict things before it happens. Like you just know, like you just had a feeling like that person was pregnant. You had a feeling like that person got their raise. It just feels like you just know. It feels like you're one with the universe. It feels like for some of you, you may be working in the medical field, whether if you work with animals or people. If some of you are light workers or spiritual healers, you may be a teacher and maybe some sort of artist. This could be with acting, singing, dancing. There's some sort of performance or you're some sort of performer, or you work in the entertainment industry in some shape or form. It feels like you're tired of people emotionally dumping their problems on you, or you're tired of being taken advantage of, where they mistaken your niceness and they take advantage of that, and you're tired of that. So it feels like you're finally setting healthy boundaries for yourself. You're just finding more inner peace with yourself. You may be speaking to a counselor or a therapist, but it feels like you're finally getting your life in control. You finally, it feels like there's some sort of order. So for some of you, you may be trying to be sober or staying clean, or there's some sort of new structure. There's some sort of routine. It feels like you're really focusing on your health, physical, mental, spiritual. There's something that you're really focusing on. I'm also seeing for some of you, you may be speaking to a counselor or a therapist, like a marriage counselor or a therapist. It feels like for some of you, somebody has some sort of control issues. Yeah. I do feel like you are on the right path. None of these cards are bad. It just feels like you're finally taking control of your life, and you're finding balance and structure. That's awesome. Now let's go ahead and get into Taurus. Taurus, I do have the 10 of Wands, which is Leo energy, and I do have the 8 of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. And of course I have Aries here. So fire. So if you have a lot of fire in your chart, or you're dealing with fire. So there's a lot of burden and stress, okay? So you may be dealing with a boss who will not allow you to have any vacation or breaks, forcing you to work overtime. It feels like you're dealing with some sort of narcissist, somebody who is a control freak, all right? This is somebody who is very domineering, and you're at your breaking point. It feels like you're at your breaking point with this individual. There's going to be very quick communication. Something's going to happen very quickly where there may be some sort of workman's comp issue or some sort of breakdown. This could be physical exhaustion. This could be mental exhaustion. It feels like it's both. It feels like you may be coming to some sort of conclusion that you may need to get out of an environment, or you need to stop associating with that individual. Let's go ahead and get into Virgo. Virgo, I do have the star card, which is Aquarius energy here. I also have the demon, which is going to be the devil card. And of course, I do have the emperor, which is Aries. This is very interesting. We have all major arcanas for you. So this is going to be something very important that's going to be happening to you, Virgo. I do feel like this is overall very good. Now, your wish is going to come true. Something that you've been manifesting will come true. Now, for some of you, you've been manifesting your soulmate. This is going to be a very strong soul bond with this individual. It does feel like this person likes to be in control, not only in the bedroom, but in life in general. This person may want to control you, or how they want the relationship to work or run. They may be interested in having an open relationship. So there may be menage a trois, or there may be extra things in the bedroom. I will just leave it at that. It feels like this person may have some sort of idle retentive vibes, is that I'm getting, because it feels like everything has to be in a particular order or a particular way. It's going to feel like instantly like lust, Virgo. So it's going to feel instantly this lust vibe. You can smell each other's pheromones across the room. You like that this person is in control. This person is older. They have a well-established, very well-respected business. They're very well-respected and well-liked in the community. And it feels like you're going to try to make somebody into a teddy bear. It feels like, oh, they may be very cold or standoffish, but I'm going to make this person a teddy bear. It feels you're trying to butter or win them over. So your wish is going to come true. I'm also seeing for some of you Virgos, your own business, your empire is going to rise. You're going to get a really good offer. You're going to be getting somebody that might try to buy your business out, or there's going to be some very high-end clientele that you're going to be working with, that you're going to be contracted to be working with. And you're going to be basically married to your job. You're going to be married to your business. But you love it, though. It feels like this is something that you've wanted. And you have no... Right now, it feels like some of you may be questioning on whether if you want to have children or not. And it feels like you want to... And some of you are questioning on whether if you want to be... If you want to be like a stay-at-home wife and just kind of raise kids, or do you want to have a working career? It feels like for some of you, you're kind of questioning the life that you want. I mean, you can have both, but it feels like right now you're kind of like at a crossroads where you feel like you have to either go all in with your family or focus all in on your career. Okay. So that was Earth signs. We're going to go ahead and do air signs. So we're going to go ahead and focus on Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm going to pull 2 cards each for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Of course, timestamps will be available after the live stream. Chapters, timestamps, whatever they call it now. So I'm going to be pulling cards for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. No whammies, no whammies. Big money, big money. Okay, some of you have a lot of options and choices where it comes to your career, or you may have paid scholarships. You have like a lot of options and choices on where you can work. You have a lot of really good skills. Alrighty then, so I'm going to go ahead and start throwing cards down. Let's go ahead and start with Libra. 2 cards for Libra. So Libra, I have the 6 of Wands. With the 2 of Cups. This is a good reading. Okay, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, 2 cards for you. We got the Magician card, Sagittarius energy, the Goblin King himself, and we got the 5 of Cups. Okay, and Scorpio. Oh, excuse me, not Scorpio, excuse me. Aquarius. Because I did Libra, Gemini, let's do Aquarius. Okay, those are way too many cards for Aquarius. I need 2 cards for Aquarius. I got the Emperor. Ooh, those are way too many cards. 1 more card for Aquarius. Okay. We got the 5 of Wands. So, the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I do have for air signs for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it is the Chariot card, which is Cancer energy. So this is victory. This is go gadget. I'm seeing a lot of travel plans. I'm seeing somebody getting a new car or moving or relocating because of employment or a fresh new start. I'm seeing somebody adopting a pet, a fur baby. I'm just seeing somebody who is just very grateful for the things in life, and things are going to be moving very quickly for you. So Libra, I do have the 6 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, as well as the 2 of Cups, which is going to be Cancer energy. This is a very good reading, as well as the Chariot card, Cancer energy. So love is going to happen for you very quickly. Okay, I'm seeing somebody planning a vacation or a trip. Your partner may be trying to surprise you with a holiday trip or to celebrate an anniversary. It feels like there's some sort of surprise or a spur of a moment trip. It feels like for some of you, you're going to jump into a relationship very quickly. This person is going to let you know that they like you or they want to be with you, or somebody that you're seeing is going to progress into the next level. The relationship's going to move towards the next step. And this is a victory card. This is a very strong victory. This is bragging rights. This is showing off on your social media, whether if you got engaged, or this is my partner taking me out to this fancy treat, like this fancy restaurant. This is my partner buying me jewelry or gifts. This is us having a great time. This is you just really bragging. It feels like somebody's really bragging about this. They really want to show off this individual. Yeah, that sounds about right with you. Let's go ahead and get into Gemini. Gemini, I do have the Magician card, which is Sagittarius energy, as well as the 5 of Cups, Cancer energy, and strong Cancer with victory here. So Gemini, for some of you, you're going to be moving into being single very quickly. That's going to be for a small percentage of you. And you feel all right. Even though you're depressed and sad, it feels like this is the right move. You have a lot of options and choices, and it feels like you're ready to move or relocate or start a new adventure. Some of you are having travel plans for like very small, like maybe one Gemini. This could be a fresh new start. This could be traveling or relocating because of a death, or like a divorce or ending of a relationship. There's some sort of sadness that is centered around here. Some of you are just maybe freaking out thinking, oh, woe is me, I'll never find a partner, but you're looking in the wrong way. You have a lot of options and choices. You have freedoms. You don't have to be tied down to an individual anymore. I'm just seeing you wanting to live the life that you've always wanted to. Okay. Is something that you've been manifesting. It feels like it's something that you've been manifesting. And it's going to move very quickly. It's going to be moving in your favor. It feels like it's one of those be careful what you ask for or be careful what you wish for scenarios. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Aquarius. So Aquarius, I do have the Emperor card, which is going to be Aries energy, as well as the Five of Wands, which is Aries energy, as well as the Chariot card, which is Cancer energy. So it feels like there's going to be some sort of conflict. This could be dealing with more than one individual. It feels like there's going to be some sort of control issues. This could be from upbringing, and this is kind of like how you've engineered yourself to be a certain way. It feels like I'm seeing somebody who is very strong, very confident, and it feels like this. Okay, the energy that I got here, Aquarius, is do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? It feels like you're going to be moving very quickly into something. It feels like maybe like a fight or something escalates. But it feels like it's something that you're able to pass or move from this. It feels like this is a minor conflict or some sort of challenges that you come across. So for some of you for some of you Aquarius, you may be dealing with new responsibilities. You may be dealing with some sort of new leadership or new manager, a lot of responsibilities. Okay, you have a lot of responsibilities and you got like a promotion very quickly. And because of it, it requires more challenges. And that's what happens when you take on more responsibilities. You're going to have a lot more workload on your plate. Okay, so I've done earth, I've done air. I'm going to focus on water, then afterwards I'll do fire, then a general collective. So let's go ahead and do Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 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 Okay. I'm going to start pulling the cards. Two cards each. Okay, starting with Cancer, 2 cards for Cancer. So I have the 8 of Things, which is going to be Virgo energy. And I have the 10 of Cups, which is going to be Pisces energy. Let's go ahead and do Pisces. Okay, so Pisces. I have the 7 of Swords. Libra energy. Whoop, those are way too many cards. 1 more card for Pisces. And I have the Tower card and Scorpio, 2 cards for Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, I have the Dancers, which is the Lovers card, and I have the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. Alrighty then. So the overall energy I do have for water signs for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it is going to be the Ace of Poles, all right, which is going to be Wands. So this is going to be fire energy. So I'm seeing this spark. I'm seeing a strong connection. I'm seeing a lot of creativity that's happening here. It feels like you finally got your zest or your mojo back. And it feels like there's some sort of new project that you've taken on. For some of you, I'm seeing some of your sex drive has increased. I'm seeing like a new beginning for some of you. There could be some changes at work, positive changes at work. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Cancer. So Cancer, I do have the Eight of Things. This is going to be their version of Pentacles. So this is going to be Virgo energy, as well as the Ten of Cups, which is going to be Pisces energy, Cancer. And of course, I do have the Ace of Poles, which are going to be Wands. So Cancer, I'm seeing you focusing on your work or a hobby. There's this new project that you've taken on, all right? You have new goals. You have this new, it feels like you're very driven or very ambitious. And it feels like you're leveling up, and it feels like you're advancing in your career. It feels like some of you are going to get that raise or that promotion. I'm seeing a lot of determination. I'm seeing a lot of persistence, what's happening here. And it feels like for some of you, you may be focusing on your relationship. So it could be that maybe some of you are maybe focusing on trying to bring back the intimacy in your relationship, which happens like when you have kids and just like when you're working, and it feels like sometimes you just kind of get in that tunnel vision, and sometimes like your brain can kind of like your brain can kind of like shut off your libido for a bit, you know. But and it's about time that you reconnect. It feels like some of you are you're finally reconnecting to you and your partner's needs. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into Pisces. Pisces, I do have the Seven of Swords. These are feathers, but these are swords. So this is going to be Libra, as well as the Tower card, which is Scorpio energy here, as well as the Ace of Wands. So Pisces, there's deception. So this is something major life-changing that's going to happen. It feels like you're going to be finding out that maybe somebody has been, they may be fucking your partner, or your partner is fucking around. Something ain't right here, but this is going to be life-changing. And it feels like this is going to be breaking your foundation. For some of you, this could be your work. You're going to be finding out that a colleague fucked you over, or your boss promised you the promotion or promised you that raise and promised you that job, and you did not get the job, and they gave it to somebody else. Some of you felt like you tried to put yourself out there, like, all right, I was just hoping that I would just have, some of you, okay, it feels like for one, Pisces, that you are going to have a one-night stand, and then you're going to find out like that person is in a relationship or they're married, you know, they hid this from you, you know, you thought like, oh, they're just a normal person, but they're just a piece of shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into Scorpio. So Scorpio, I do have the Dancers here, which is going to be the Lovers card, Gemini energy, as well as the Hangman, which is Pisces energy, Scorpio. And of course, I do have fire energy here with the Ace of Wands. So Scorpio, this is a very good reading. And make sure that you check out my Scorpio November reading. It should be available tonight around 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you check that out, because I do feel like there's a little bit of this energy going on here. So I'm seeing for some of you, you're really focused on your hobby, your career. Some of you are very driven, and you're going to have a wonderful business opportunity. It feels like you're going to have an opportunity to collab or get some sort of paid sponsorship or some sort of promotion. It feels like all your hard work is going to be shown forth. I'm also seeing for some of you, your sex life is going to increase, right? Your sex life is going to be, you're going to be getting a lot of action, which is good. But I'm also seeing if you're in a current relationship, it's going to be a much stronger connection. And it feels like your relationship is going to level up in some sort of way. There could be an oopsie. It could be that you may be getting pregnant or your partner pops the question on you. But this is really a choice, okay? So for some of you, this is a choice on whether if you want to pursue this relationship or not. This is also really a choice on whether if you want to, on whether if this is the type. I'm getting like one person is very sexual and the other person is not very sexual, or they just have a lower libido or something like that. I'm getting that for some of you, Scorpio. Okay, for one Scorpio, you have an option to either have a menage a trois, or hook up with a married couple, or hook up with somebody who is married, and you're not really sure whether if you want to do. I feel like you need to meditate on this. It feels like you don't want to lead with your libido. It feels like it's best that you really kind of make a pro-con list to see whether this is something that you want to do. Okay. So I've done earth, I've done air, I've done water. I'm going to go ahead and do fire, then a general collective, and then I'm going to bounce out of here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I love this card. I love this deck. This is a really cool deck. So we're going to go ahead and do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're going to pull cards for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cards. Okay, whoops. Too many cards. Okay, 2 cards each. So 2 cards each for Aries. Let's start with that. Okay. There's only too many cards, man. Okay. Come on, Aries. It's like you're losing it. You're losing it on me. You're killing me, Smalls. So I've got the King of the Poles. King of the stripper poles. King of the stripper poles, right? Okay. And then I have the 4 of Wands. Okay. Leo. 2 cards for Leo. I have the 6 of Swords. With the Dancers, Gemini, or the Lovers card. And let's go ahead and get Sagittarius. 2 cards for Sagittarius. 5 of Swords. Come on, Sagittarius. And the Ace of Junk, which is going to be Pentacles. So the overall energy I do have for fire signs, for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the overall energy for fire, it is going to be the Tower card for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That is going to be the overall energy, Scorpio energy. So of course we're in Scorpio season as I'm recording this. So with the Tower card, it's not always necessarily a bad thing, all right? It all depends on the placement of the cards. So really with the Tower card, it's a great fluke. It's a life-changing event. This is something that magically happens, all right? It's one day your life is ordinary and then it becomes extraordinary. I do feel like whatever challenges that come your way, you have the strength to overcome it all right? And I do feel like if you are going through a rough patch, I want to say by Leo season, you're going to be cool, Daddy-o. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Aries. So Aries, I do have the King of the Poles, which is going to be Leo energy, followed by the 4 of Wands, which is going to be Sagittarius energy. And of course, I do have the Tower card, which is Scorpio energy. So there's going to be a life-changing event. For some of you, you're going to be meeting your Prince Charming or your princess, right? This individual, you're going to feel like their husband or wife. They're going to feel like their marriage material, all right? You're going to feel like you can spend the rest of your life with them. They're very charming. They're very attractive. They have a good, stable job. They have a very good social life. They seem very personable. They're very likable. I do feel like there is going to be some sort of union that happens here. I'm seeing, it feels like this is going to be a relationship that leads to marriage or a proposal, but this is going to be life-changing. Just one day, you're going to meet this individual, or you may have this individual in your life, and all of a sudden they're going to ask you the question. There feels like there's a lot to celebrate. It feels like there's some sort of major achievement with somebody's career. There's a lot of success and a lot of bragging rights here. Let's go ahead and get into Leo. So Leo, I do have the Six of Swords. This is going to be Aquarius energy. And I do have the Dancers card, which is the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. And of course, I do have the Tower card, which is Scorpio energy. Okay, so Leo, you're getting through some sort of depression. It feels like you're finally getting out of some sort of weird funk. This could have been just going through just a rough patch, you know. Every once in a while, life will throw you a shit sandwich where it just seems like one thing after another. You finally are getting out of it. It feels like you're getting out of the thick of things. Now, there is going to be something that's life-changing that's happening here for you. The life change is actually for the positive, for the better. And I'm seeing your partnership connect to something more. So if you're a current relationship, your partner, they're going to up their game. Whether they're going to make it, you're going to move in the next phase into the relationship. So whether if you're just starting off dating, you're going to become official. You're going to, you know, whether if you're going to be moving in together, proposal, it feels like there's going to be something major life-changing that's going to be happening here. If you're single, one day, you're not going to be single anymore. You're going to be meeting your better half. I'm also seeing for some of you, your business, if you're starting your own business, you're going to be meeting the right business partner or the right person with connections that you're going to end up growing your business. Now let's go ahead and get into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I do have the Five of Swords, which is Libra energy. I also have the Ace of Junk, which are Pentacles. So of course that's going to be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And of course I do have the Tower card, which is Scorpio energy. So you're going to be at a crossroads. It feels like you're tired of being disrespected. And there's going to be more than one person that's going to be walking away from your life. This is going to be a life-changing event. You're going to be finding out who your real friends are. You're going to be finding out who's really loyal. It feels like you're tired of being taken advantage of, and it's just the audacity of it all. And it feels like you're going to have to cut people out because of the principle of it all. But don't worry. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there is a new beginning, a new opportunity that happens. Now, for some of you, it feels like you're going to be receiving some sort of award, some sort of money, some sort of inheritance. There could be a lottery, some sort of really big gift. It feels like there's some sort of wealth. It feels like you advance, whether if you inherit, a great aunt's house, and it's worth several $1 million. And now your greedy family members, now they want their grubby little hands on it. It feels like something that was rightfully yours, that was inherited to you. Now everybody, like they're flying monkeys and, they're just a bunch of leeches. Like they're just trying to leech off of you is the energy that I got. I'm also seeing somebody being handed over keys, whether it's a new car, a new place to live. I'm also seeing somebody getting a bag of weed, somebody becoming pregnant. I'm also seeing somebody getting a ring, an engagement ring. It feels like there is some new gift, some sort of reward. I'm also seeing somebody who submitted their resume to a job that they thought they would never get. You fucking got that job. It feels like there is something that is rewarded to you, something that is earned, something that's rightfully yours. And this is going to come out of the blue. This is going to be life-changing. And you're going to be put in a much better situation. Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and do a general collective, and then I'm going to bounce out. So let's go ahead and do a general collective. So it doesn't matter who sees this. If you happen to stumble upon this, you are meant to see this. Let's do this. Alrighty then. So we have Fate. Chariot. King of Feathers. The Sun. One more card. Okay, I'll take both of those. So I have the Hangman and I have the Star card. I figured it was meant to be. Let me drink water and then... Okay, so the overall energy I do have for the general collective, it is the Queen of Poles. This is going to be Sagittarius, Aries energy. So I'm seeing that someone that's very strong, very confident. They just seem to have, have it together. They're like Mary Tyler Moore. They're that it girl. They just seem to, they have this aura about them. They don't walk into the room. They glide into the room. They're very charming. They're very smart. They're very attractive. They have a lot of good friends. They're just very popular. It's just overall, this is your energy. It feels like you're very creative, very confident, and you're finally becoming comfortable in your own skin. So let's go ahead and dive into this. So we have Fate. You're always in control of your destiny. And it feels like everything happens for a reason. Beforehand, when you felt like your life was falling apart or all these big dramatic changes were happening, you just felt like you were sinking and you felt like your whole world was being ripped apart. But really what the universe was doing was just clearing things out that no longer served you. And the things that you, even though you were not happy with them, they were familiar. And you wanted to cling on to that familiarity. I know I'm butchering that. But now you're getting comfortable with the new normal. Now you're more confident, you're more self-assured, and you don't even recognize your old former self. This was always destined. And you're moving very quickly towards victory. I'm seeing a lot of travel plans. I'm seeing somebody like booking a cruise or traveling overseas, somebody going near a beach. I'm seeing somebody just maybe bringing it's just a friend's trip. Like you want to bring like a couple of your girlfriends or a guy's trip. It's going to be a trip with the bros or a trip with the gals or whatnot. You just want to go out and have a great time. I'm also seeing somebody getting a new car. I'm also seeing somebody getting a new place to live. It feels like some of you had to move, had to relocate. Maybe it's because of a fresh new start or because of this job, this career path that you've taken. You had to relocate because of that. Could also be because of military reason as well, just deployment. King of Feathers. This is going to be Aquarius energy. You've set healthy boundaries for yourself. It could be since some sort of legal issue or divorce or just some sort of court issue, it feels like you're finally more in control. You're more confident and more clear-headed. I'm also seeing like somebody's signing some sort of legal paperwork very quickly here. Somebody's rushing to sign some sort of paperwork. This could be a prenup. This could be divorce papers. But with the Sun card, I'm seeing a lot of optimism. And beforehand, you used to think of loom and gloom and thought that your life, was, woe is me, my life is one big dark room. But you're realizing that your life isn't over. This is another chapter in your life. And it's kind of like you have a chance to start over, or it's a 2.0. We all deserve happiness, even you. And the Hangman, Pisces energy, this is a choice. So this with Leo energy, this is a choice. Some of you may need to focus on meditation. You may need to find a healthier outlet in order for you to stop. I know it's so easy to fixate on something that makes you angry, or you start going down that path where you just start having anxiety or fear or resentment. But just taking time out, even just 5 minutes a day, just focusing on one word and just meditating and just focusing on one word, that could just change your life in so many aspects. You feel a lot calmer, less stress, less anxiety. And the Star card, this is something that you've been manifesting. So I would suggest you meditate really hard on exactly what you want, what you desire. Because anything and everything will come true with the Star card, with this Aquarius energy. And it's because you've taken the time to focus on yourself, and you've taken personal accountability. You've kind of done an ego check on yourself. And you're realizing that you could be a lot happier, and it could, and it's time for you, you control your own fate. You control your destiny. The choice is yours. So that was your reading. If that resonated, make sure you comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu.